Hey everybody, Jamin with KOAdventures here. You may have already seen some of the new soft ear variations that John has coming out on PB Retro. I thought it might be a good time to do a small walkthrough of one of the variations, what we're trying to solve for in designing them, and a quick install walkthrough to make all of our lives a little bit easier. Currently, these are prototypes. They're being released in limited runs so we can get feedback from players while they're out in the wild so we can continue to improve the design. Today I want to show you our InLine Soft Ears for the ProFlex goggles system. First thing that you'll notice is we flatten the top of the ears to be in line with the frame. This gives these a really clean line when installed and has much more of a factory look. We tightened up the tolerances on these from previous versions that you're probably familiar with. There's a couple reasons for that. Because these are foam, the more that they're able to move around, the quicker they start to get sloppy and wear out. We've also added a second hole to attach to the bottom of the mask so these won't slide up on you. That'll expose your ear and it looks a little goofy in photos. This small nub here is actually a really cool addition. I've always hated fighting with my soft ears, trying to keep them on the inside of the frame while playing, and this solves for that. I'll show you once we have these installed. Most importantly, we've added reinforcement to the hole that attaches to your frame. The design we've used is supposed to compress the foam and it increases the surface area that comes under strain. This is going to keep the holes from stretching out and eventually tearing. When installing these, it's important to keep the metal piece facing out and the post of the Chicago screw to be installed from the inside. Let's run through installing them now. All right, first things first. What I like to do is make sure that this groove right here matches up with the plastic piece that sticks out of the bottom of the mask here. So I come in from the bottom, line it up in there, and then just rotate it up until the hole lines up. You can go ahead and take this little nub and flip it over so that it stays in place while you're installing. Now the Chicago screw is going to come in from the bottom, if I can see it. And just press it in a little bit until you can see the center of the hole there. Set the screw in place, and then what I do is take a screwdriver and I use that to compress the foam so I can get the threads to catch. And that's it. I suppose if we want to do the bottom, now we're fully installed here. Now one thing to notice here, see what I mean about the earpiece not sticking out? And as you put the strap on and pull it in tight, that actually strengthens the connection here rather than causing the front of the earpiece to flip out like what we're used to. All right, let's get the rest of this installed so we can see what it looks like all finished. All right, now we're all installed. Now I've just got to design a beard protector. Hope that makes sense. Hope you enjoy them. Looking forward to seeing them out in the wild. I'd go ahead and hit up John over at PB Retro if you're interested in a pair of these. I think this design, he's only got 25 or 30 left, so they're probably going to go quick. Enjoy.